Alright, and we're back. What was the thing I picked up? Requiem. Hey, that's level 31. Fire spectral chain wraps around the target, logging their movement. When nearby enemies chain, the Eye of Judgment will appear and attack. If no chain targets are nearby, the eye will fade away, and after a few seconds... Oh, it's a rune cannon. It's not really, 100 my build, but... Sure, let's use this thing. Max health. Max health and ability power. This is usually ability power. Ability power and mag defense already equipped. That's not too bad. What was his echo? Overcharge melee weapon attacks causing additional magic damage equal to 100% of your ability power up to 6 times over 10 seconds. What kind of magic's our sword? Versus the Dread Legion was what I was using. Now that one's definitely better. Try that over on that. We'll give it a shot. This totally normal looking gun. Anyways, what's Omen got to say?
Resurfaces. But they aren't. Can you hear me, old friend? Can you see me?
You're alive?
In a sense, the architect is dead, and its power is fading. In my final moments, I poured my spirit into the beacon and became its light. You cannot imagine the things I have seen, what I have become. I can feel the network of beacons and balefires, 100 lights in the darkness. It will take time for me to adjust. My body is lost, but I have become a part of a greater design. Our work is just beginning. In time, I will light you a path through the gloom. Together, we'll find the way.
Thank you for playing Wayfinder Early Access. You've reached the end of the story for now, but more is soon to come. We've unlocked Mythic hunts.
Will you answer?
So yeah, that's the end of the game for now. When is launch? Actual launch? 1.0? The 21st. So 11 days. If you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, it's probably already in 1.0. Speak to the Hunt Master. We'll probably run a few of these, and then I will probably, after we've done a few Mythic hunts to fill out this episode, I'll put a pin in Wayfinder until actual 1.0. Which means over on Twitch, we'll probably have a little bit of Core Keeper towards the end of the stream, or Warframe.
Leave all.
Do you feel it? The hush before the storm. The hunters have found the trail, traces of legend made flesh. All legends are reborn within the gloom, stronger. There's a gate behind me, inside legends become myth, vessels of unmatched power.
Holdings of the past behind. There is only you. There is only
Actually, a little weak for this because I switched to the that gun that's not awakened. Let's have a look-see though. It's just the spider. What could possibly go wrong?
blood on the wind. It's nearly time.
Just the same walk-up, or do we have a little more preamble? Nope, just the same. I always overdodge that one. I think I would get used to it by now. Let me check. Break power is not my forte. haven't noticed. No confidence in me. Also, that echo I just put on was completely useless with the gun, I've realized. Da-da-da-da! Mythic Broodmother, Silwrath Echo. Not really a big mix-up in that fight. Generally speaking, the same as always. Okay, let's take that back off. That's gonna start using Legacy, right? Max health. Ability power. Okay, yeah, the Argent Hand does work. Even with the defensive weapon power, I believe. These guys throwing out a lot more damage. I'm noticing these mythic guys, so I might want to not go super aggro. I was gonna put this back onto the Dread Legion.
I wish you.
Ascent of Viscera and Victory. Legends are not made overnight. Seek the Mythic Hunt board. The board I will name your targets.
Fortune on the path.
Oh, what's the difference with the there's 40, 30, 60, 2-minute cooldown. 40, 30, 60. You have to lose half of your guard break mirror instead of 40, and then the other ones are also smaller. Okay. I get what's these put. I get what's they puts down. I guess that's just for people who can't make their own decisions.
In the main. Treading low ground was oft an invitation to death. These highlands of yours are much the same.
Okay, what does this sword need to wake up?
Ah, Kairos. You yourself.
This needs me to kill like Odderrock. A lot of Odderrock. And get a bunch of Deepwood Spectre. let's do the trial of lingering light. It's a nice kind of warmy uppy style one. Then for giggles, we'll go attack Otterok. See how that goes. Behold, I am here. Bonk. Kill the bird. Not putting up your nonsense. Someone silenced me there for a second. Okay, enough of that. Easy peasy. Thought this mythic stuff was supposed to be hard. Ooh, a black glimstone. That's where they come from. Finally upgrade my thing to do the whatever it was. It sounds like I wanted to, specifically. The perks I have are actually fine. And I could take a few off that. No. Yeah, 'cause none of his super mega perks are actually that good. I don't store my fragments. I like burn them up immediately. Unless I'm misreading that, and when it says stored, it means picking up. But I don't think it does. I run out of gray ones. I have 4 more ability points. I'll probably put them on this side. Seems to be giving me the most actual benefits. Okay. I think there's other characters I need the Black Gloomstone on. But yeah, my build and his seems more like that would be if I wasn't using my abilities, which would be a very strange way to play Kairos, I think. Alright, we're gonna go, for giggles. What's the worst that could happen? Where is he? Somehow by rebalancing my affinity, I've become more powerful. No, I should have technically weakened it if I understood the system correctly.
Guess you still linger.
Why he gets little dudes in the way in, but Rock. Please restrain yourself to only one bear if you don't mind.
You severed my ties to the heart, but this is still my place of power.
Come on, Rock. It's supposed to be Mythic. It's a bear. Can I ride the bear? Where's my marrow mount? Get on it, Airship Syndicate. Silly aftershock attack.
Fall before me!
It must suck for him when he sees me immediately put my entire damage shield back up. Okay, Auto Rock, get hit by this.
Fall before me.
1, 2, 3, go. Make sure I'm on Auto Rock. Avoid this.
Rise and return to me.
Get bent. Oh, shit. How'd you get up? Oh, God damn it. No. There we go. Well, that's Mythic Auto Rock. I don't think he gave me that Opal of the King I needed. Oh, there's one. Also, there's a fire somewhere, presumably. But I don't know if you can hear that through the mic or not.
Wolf's watchers stumble across these lands like newborn pups. Loud as a stomper, blind as a... Take some time.
Well, we fought the easiest and what's theoretically the hardest Mythic hunt. Did not get enough Deepwood Spectre in the process to do this stuff. What else do we have to kind of clear out the game? Just these ones? Okay. Yeah, this game's good. I'd recommend it. I said, since you're asking, is this game any good now? I'm like, was there an issue you had with it specifically before? Because some things have changed and other things haven't. So. What do I need to... Yeah. What do I need for the next awakening on Kairos himself? Oh, Omen's over here now.
We have much.
Mythic weapon essence.
Much to discuss.
Oh well, we still have the multiplayer, and there is like crossplay, and there's a thing up here now for this, but the combat's been tuned up. It's a little more fast-paced now. There's, generally speak, there's still grind, but there's a lot less of it.
Focus on your mission, my friend. The Seekers, Sky.
A lot of the rest is still the same. The MMO stuff's not so much. Like, you can get 3 players and go out there and fight the world boss, but there's no, like, 16 people sitting around waiting for the Talon of Pyre. There's also no server crashing as a result, so... But yeah, technically about 30 minutes, as of 30 minutes ago, I just beat the game. Beat the early, what's the end of the game in early access. There's more coming with launch, but if you're looking at just like an hour perspective, it's around 40 or 50 just for the main story. Yeah, you can easily get like 50 or 60 hours out of this. And assuming you liked the combat before, I would say, and all that, I would say it's only improved. What was the quest I was trying to do here? Go do the woodwind thing. I'll swap off my character too from this super overpowered one to a less overpowered one.
Don't waste my time.
That's ability power. That's not really any good for me. I might not have a better bear echo by this point. I assume you mean this. There's not really, like, anyone can use dual daggers. I could pull out dual daggers on Grendel here, if I wanted to. And we need to go to Frostmarch for this quest. But yeah, the grind's been reduced. I'd say the combat's been tuned up and it's a little more snappy. Combat's hard to describe without actually, you know, playing it.
Killed a man here once.
And not counting the stuff that's going to
Was
be...
it over there? Yeah, maybe both.
Not counting the stuff that's going to be added in the 1.0 release. There's around 50 hours of content, I'd say, for sure. more if you actually want to grind out and max out everything, obviously. Plus you get mounts now. Not sure how much the mounts specifically add, to be honest, but since you can't fight on them. Is this treasure chest? Yeah, this one's a puzzle, which I could solve, but there's probably not anything actually that useful in there. Oh, you can dodge most bosses' one-shot mechanics, generally by dodging. Except maybe the final boss. Final boss has a thing where you have to go stand in a safe zone, or what is currently the final boss. I don't know if you can actually dodge that one. He has the skill that gives him invulnerability. Well, everyone's alt has iframes. Like when I did that roar where this guy said everyone's gonna die, nothing will damage him during that. There's someone up above me. Yeah, the character I think of when you say someone who uses dual daggers, who like came with them by default, is Nis. It's this one. Also, yeah, you can like switch your wayfinders and weapons at any time. You're not locked into them during the mission. Switching the weapon does drop all the echoes out though, so you can't just currently you can't just switch to a gun in like the middle of a fight or anything like that without severely reducing your power. I tried doing that during one of the boss fights because it was annoying me, and I think I did still win, but it was definitely not a good idea. Oh, the guy with the bombs.
I thought we had a job to do.
This also is new. You can get some perks in here. Critical hits give you stamina. What's this one doing? Dodging grants stacks of weapon power. Dodging drops bombs. These ones are supposed to be the like big ones. Some of them varies. So like you can get the weak point and then anyone who attacks the enemy will heal. I only have 1 point left in here, so what could I do that's useful with that? Just grab some more crit power. Probably should respec his. Stop hitting the mic stand with my controller. I think I want 15 on both his. You can also finally use these things to level up your other wayfinders. Yeah, he still has that. It's increased crit chance against debuff targets, so anyone that's on fire or slowed or electrocuted takes extra damage. And then there's like the super version up there. Which might be the one I eventually want. But do not have enough gloomstones to get to. So let's throw that over here for now. One spreads the fire. Oh, the black gloomstones come from the Mythic hunts, which are like power level, basically 4,000 versions of the bosses.
Let's see some fireworks. Watch your step.
Yep. There are more enemies here than I thought. Particularly this bone. Oh, I killed the world boss. This bone breaker is still gonna be annoying. Yeah, it's the regular content is like, I think it's power level 2500 in this area, and I'm 3200, so that's more of a mini world boss too. It's not like the big fire dude or the Knight's Maw. There's one of those around here somewhere that I would have to actually use my best guy to kill. I am essentially using a max level character with a lot of fancy stuff on him. Moonshine is over here. Is it in the treasure chest? Where is the treasure chest? There we go. Unar's Cauldron. Oh yeah, I think just before you started chatting, actually I beat a mythic, more than one mythic hunt by myself, but I killed the Deathless King. That was with Kairos though. My Kairos is like super maxed. It's like he's been awakened 3 times. It has almost 3,800 power. Well, if I can figure out how to get Mythic Weapon Essence, I can awaken him 2 more times. I also need to awaken his weapon several times, which is a bunch of grinding. But yeah, I am, for all intents and purposes, effectively at the end of the game, minus a couple of side quests, until the 1.0 launch in 11 days. No, you keep progress. Yeah, besides the obvious ability damage and stuff I'm doing, you can see that little white bar on my health is a damage shield I keep casting over top of it. 90% of the time it looks like everything's not even damaging me. No worries, always happy to answer questions and have active chatters. Get a lot of lurkers, not so many chatters. Speaking of that though, my recording buffer is actually almost full for the YouTube episode, so I'm gonna put a cut in for those folks watching in the future. So if you're watching this in YouTube in the distant future of like 2.5 weeks from now, remember to like, comment, subscribe, check out all the links down below as well. And we'll catch you in the next episode, which will probably be in the 1.0 release, for all the reasons I was just kind of mentioning. And we've kind of tapped out the early access, outside of some semi-repetitive grinds that don't make for very good viewing content.